What's going on, BP family? Welcome to another Beyond Prosperous video. So excited that you're here. If you're new here, then you may not know this, but this is the channel where if you are desiring to pursue and fulfill your purpose and figure out what your vision is and how to actually achieve that, then you are in the right place. This is the channel for you. So make sure you hit that like button and make sure you subscribe. And so you can get all of the videos that come out afterwards. And so today we're talking about how to set specific goals and achieve them. Today, we're going to really dive into this. This is going to be where this is a strategy on how to actually achieve your goals after you've put them in place and actually set very specific goals. And so the first one is one that most people get stuck at, and that is to define your goal, right? So we're not going to spend a whole lot of time here, but you want to define your goal. What does defining your goal look like? It means to get clear or to clarify, right? Clarify your goal. And so to define it, that's one thing. To say, this is something that I want to do. This is something that I have a passion for. This is something that I think that I want to try. But then to actually get clear on, okay, if this is what I want to try, this is the goal that I want to hit. This is the direction that I want to go. That is what getting clarity on your goal help you do. So it's to give you some direction when you're trying to achieve something, right? So get clear on what the actual goal is, because it's not just fairy tale, it's real. What is that real thing that you're trying to achieve? What is the real thing that you want to accomplish, right? And so the next thing is to basically break it into smaller milestones. So smaller milestones. So once you've decided what that goal is, once you've made it real, once you said, this is what I'm going to do, you want to break it into smaller milestones. So sometimes this is how you can maybe better define the goal versus the vision. The vision is the end goal. So the end goal is the vision. The end goal is the purpose of whatever you're trying to do. It's the outcome of what you're trying to do. So these smaller milestones, these are more like your daily and your weekly goals. These are the things that you need to check off of your list as you go along the process. And so that is how you define your goal. Next, you want to decide your game, right? Decide your game. So what do I mean by that? So make your goals measurable. This is the first thing you want to do. All right. So you want to make your goals measurable. And what I mean by measurable, I mean that something that you can say, I'm making progress here. I'm losing weight here. Like I see that this is how I track. This is how I track whether or not I'm moving in the right direction. So that is what having these smaller milestones will help you decide your game. It helps you make sure that your goals are measurable. And so as we go down this strategy, these things go hand in hand. They overlap just a little bit so that you see that when you clarify your goal and then you go to your smaller milestones and then you go to make your goal measurable, these things are actually allowing you to take a little bit step forward, inch a little bit more forward. Why? Because we're creating a habit. We're creating a life where we're setting goals and we're actually achieving them. That is the difference. You don't want to just start setting these goals and not actually seeing the results, seeing the fruit from the goals that you're setting. So we want to make your goal measurable, and then you want to create a timeline. Now, this is where things get fun. This is where things get exciting. You're sitting down, you say, okay, 90 days from now, this is what I want to accomplish. 30 days from now, this is what I want to accomplish. What that does is, it's like, okay, if that is what I want, what kind of life do I need to live for the next 30 days, for the next 90 days, for the next year? What kind of life do I need to live in order to achieve that goal? So what you would want to do, if it's a 30-day goal, it's like, okay, boom, 30 days. Let's work backwards. If 30 days is the goal, is the end goal, is the end time of my line, the end of the timeline, what are things that I need to do along the way in order to make sure that I achieve my goals in the time that I've allotted? And so that's just going to be so good. So this is how you decide your game. How do you want to do this? What's your pace? What's your tactic? And how do you want to do that? All right. So next, you need to design your greatness. So you want to design your greatness. This is where you develop an action plan, right? Like I said, these things go hand in hand. So as you create your timeline, you want to create an action plan. This is where so many people fall off. This is where so many people miss it. This is where so many people, they don't see the fruit because they do this. They define the goal. They get clear. They get it. They decide, okay, this is how long I really want to do. But they don't create the action plan. And so again, hand in hand, creating that timeline and creating your action plan is saying 30 days. All right. At 15 days, this is where I desire to be. At 15 days, at 20 days, this is where I want to be. These are the things that I would have wanted to accomplish by this time. What does that allow you to do? It allows you to say, okay, it's been 15 days. I'm not there yet. I need to put in a little bit more time. I need to change up my strategy. This is the action plan. This is where you get, and you actually get to see it. You actually achieve, you start achieving those goals. This is where you see it, right? All right. So the action plan. And next you have the monitor your progress. So you want to monitor your progress. How do you do that? You set it, you put it in your schedule, you put it in a planner, you make it digital, you put it where you can see it. You see the reason that this goes like this. You want to monitor your progress. You have to make sure it's measurable. How do you know? How do you know that you're improving if you're not monitoring your progress? How do you know that you're improving if you're not going back and reviewing the things that you've done? How do you know if you're improving? You have to monitor your progress. And so what you should do, what I suggest you do, is to either have a digital or a physical planner. So you create your plan, do this in the good time. Do this when you're not frustrated. Do this when you're excited about the goal. Go ahead and lay it out. Lay it out. Lay the action plan out. Put the things down that you want to put down. This is how you see it. This is how you keep yourself accountable personally. This is how you keep yourself accountable personally. And ultimately, you want to deliver your goods, right? And this is super important. So you want to deliver your goods. And what I mean by deliver your goods, I want you to tell someone. Tell someone your goal. Allow them help. Find someone that's willing and able to keep you accountable to the thing that you said that you're going to do. You see, if you're on this channel, if you're watching these videos, then you're someone that you have a message and you want to get it to the masses. You're someone that you have something inside of you and you feel like I'm supposed to create an impact that lasts years after I live, that lasts years after I'm here, that impacts my kids and my grandkids. Then you have to have someone in your life that's keeping you accountable, because it's so easy. It is so easy to fall off track, especially when you don't have anyone in your corner saying, go ahead and do it. And so this is where I want you to have 3 different levels of relationships. You need someone that's a mentor that's pouring into you, someone that's already been on the track that you've been on. So you want a mentor that's pouring into you. You want a community that's moving in the same direction as you. So people that are about in the same place that you're in, and they all have this goal that they're trying to achieve. They all have this vision that they want to achieve. They all have this purpose that they're trying to fulfill, and it's in the same arena. And finally, someone to pour into. And so for some of you, this will be an actual person. And for some of you, this will be your blogs. This will be when you write your newsletter. This will be when you create your content and you create your YouTube videos. This is where you get to pour back into the people that are not quite where you are yet, and you position yourself in a place to get poured into, in a place to move forward with people that are just like you, and in a place where you're pouring into people that's trying to get where you're trying to get, and you present yourself as a guide, as somebody that can help them get the things and get the results that they want to achieve. And so again, all of these, they tie hand in hand with each other. And when you get this down, and you're able to do it over and over and over, you will see the result that you want to see. You will achieve the goals that you've set out to achieve. So get specific and hold yourself accountable and have someone holding you accountable. And so if this video was good for you, if this video helped you, make sure you leave a like. And also, if this is something that you feel passionate about, if you're passionate about creating a message and taking it to the masses, and you're passionate about creating a business that's digital and actually getting your message and impacting people, then make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you believe that this video can help somebody else, make sure you hit the share button and send